What is going on, y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy FaTkaT, of course, bringing you another one, man. So what are we going to talk about today? Actually, you guys see the title already for in the video and everything else, man. Hold on, what's going on with that? Anyway, so you guys see the title, man. I actually wasn't even going to make a video today. Hold on, let me get some water. By the way, I told you, man, I'm trying to drink more water. I don't, but I absolutely hate water, man. So I gotta put some Crystal Light in there. So that's a little bit purple in there. That's a little bit of Crystal Light. I gotta flavor it up a little bit, man, just to, you know what I'm saying, so I could make sure I drink the water. But it is water, nonetheless. It's better than drinking lemonade or cranberry juice, or whatever else cran grape and all the other good stuff that I used to normally drink. So even though, you know, some people have mixed feelings, I guess, about Crystal Light, but you know, it's better than, like I said, drinking those sugar juices, man. So even if it does give me a little bit of calories, better than, you know, more than obviously straight water. I'd rather drink a little bit with the Crystal Light and at least be drinking more bottles of water, man. So I could drink like 8 of these bottles of water, 9 bottles of water a day like this, but a straight bottle of water, I probably drink like 1, maybe 2, and that's the most, and that's me forcing to drink it. So give me a second. So yeah, man, so without Crystal Light, man, I'll have to force myself to drink a bottle of water, and then I'll probably only drink 1, maybe 2. Anyway, man, but you guys see the thumbnail, but you also see, more importantly, you see the title. But before we get into that, man, let's go ahead and give you guys a cold start. I did not drive here all day today, so let me go ahead and give you guys a cold start first, and then we can proceed with the video, man. Hopefully this works. It's the first time I've done a cold start since I've been back. Or not a cold start, but first time I did a remote start since I've been back. And you know, you guys know the whole drama with the battery being dead and everything else. So hoping I don't get embarrassed right now. Let's see, hold up. She's a mean ass girl, man. I hope that, I don't know, that it does not, I know it doesn't come through the camera, because when I hear it in the camera, I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, it doesn't sound anything like that in person. Like, it sounds 10 times louder in person. I mean, you could, if you're standing next to the car, like, you could literally feel it vibrate inside of you, man, when it turns on. So it's just crazy. Anyway, real quick, man, let me go ahead and get to the moral of this video, to the point of this video. I've been getting this question a lot. For some reason, I've been getting this question a lot lately. I've gotten at least once or twice every single day for the last maybe like week or so, for whatever reason. But a lot of people want to know about the cat, man. They want to know specifically about the cat. By the way, that's Sasha making noise. As you guys know, she was always out here with me whenever I am outside, man, in the garage, to get some fresh air and all that good stuff, because she is a little bit older and all that good stuff. So I do have her out here with me as usual. But anyway, man, so a lot of people want to know specifically about the cats, right? And we're taking it back, man. Remember, I used to always sit here when I first started doing my videos and talk about the car with Christine in the background and everything else. So you know, I guess this is a pretty good video, taking it back a little bit. Story time, I guess, but this is not necessarily story time. But anyway, let me get to it. I tell you guys, if you guys been watching my videos for a long time, you guys know, man, I'm a freaking scatterbrain. I fully accept it. I know what it is, and I'm trying to get better, but it is what it is, man. It's just me. So anyway, getting back to the point, a lot of people want to know about the cats, man. So the very first thing, man, a lot of people always ask is it legal? The quick answer is no, it's not legal. Because, you know, and that's by, you know, I mean, this is the whole reason why there's cats in your car in the first place. It is, you know, whatever the regulation is for the cars and everything else, and smog and all the other good stuff, man. You know, you gotta have cats on your car, right? But depending on where you live, you can kind of, you know, have more leeway with it. So again, that's the reason why, you know, people always ask me, will it pass smog test? I don't know if it will pass smog test. Why? It's because I live in Florida. In Florida, we don't have state inspections, we don't have car inspections, we don't have smog tests, we don't have none of that stuff, man. So because we don't have any of that, that's the reason why we are able to do things like that to our car. Literally, if you guys don't know, man, like a lot of people on my videos, man, anytime I do something in my car, they're like, oh, the cops are gonna stop me for sure now. And it's just not the case, man, not here in Florida. I can't speak for the rest of the country, but here in Central Florida at least, I can't even speak for South Florida or for North Florida or for whatever. But I know like in Central Florida, for the most part, Orlando, you know, Tampa, Lakeland, everything, everywhere in between, even down to Bradenton, Sarasota, all the, you know, in Central Florida, right? The police normally do not mess with you for whatever reason, unless you're doing something else, like driving crazy, driving erratic, doing whatever, driving, you know, causing chaos on the roads. Then yes, they will stop you, and then obviously you'll probably bring more attention to yourself, and then from there, you know, they could probably add other stuff and tackle on other things. But them simply stopping you for tint, or simply stopping you for your car's too loud, or whatever the case, is kind of slim to none. Can it happen? Sure. Have I seen it happen? Yes. But I don't know. But it normally doesn't. You know, and that's a rare case, man. And that's because, you know, you're always gonna have those one or two cops that want to feel, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna make sure I freaking screw him, you know, screw him today, or whatever, might be bored, or whatever the case. I don't know. But for the most part, most of the cops in this area do not bother you with simple things like that. So that's the reason why even like my tinted windows, my front windshield tint, and everything else, you know, people are like, oh, you're gonna get stopped. Oh, for sure you're gonna get stopped. And I've had videos of me riding right next to cops, and they don't even look my way. You know, I've had cops, videos of me riding with cops right behind me. They don't even look my way, man. You know, and there's no other, you're not gonna get any better location than hear my exhaust than right behind me. So I've had cops riding right behind me, you know, at a stoplight or whatever, me pulling off, and you know, they don't even look in my direction, man. It's just, it is what it is, man. The cops down here do not bother you for those sort of things. Again, unless you are bringing attention to yourself for whatever reason, and then obviously they could probably nitpick at other things like that. But so with that being said, man, no, it's not legal. But here in Florida, there is no, you know, the cops don't really bother you. But would it pass a smog? Would it pass a state inspection? Would it pass a car inspection? Dude, I would guess no, because obviously that's something that's supposed to be on your car, right? Through regulations and all that, mandated, but it's not on your car. So therefore, I would be safe to say it probably would not pass in the states that do have those. The second thing, man, is will it void your warranty? Will it void your warranty? I would say yes, again, because it's something that's supposed to be on your car through whatever regulation. I don't know what the regulation is. I'm sure somebody knows. You guys can put it down in the description below. I'm sorry, in the comments below. So I don't know what the regulation is, but I'm sure there's, I mean, whatever the regulation is, again, it's something that's supposed to be mandated and on your car for smog and everything else. So will it void your warranty? I almost guarantee you yes. I don't know for sure because I never took my car to the dealership and, you know, had anything done with whatever, them looking at my car, whatever. So I can't tell you 100% sure, and every dealership is probably different anyway in that regard as far as what they want to nitpick on. Excuse me. As far as what they want to nitpick on and everything else. But I would say, generally speaking, it probably will void your warranty. Your mid mufflers, from what I hear, do not void your warranty. So that's another little bit put in there for that. So the mid mufflers, from what I hear, do not void your warranty. But the golden question, man, what everybody always asks me is, do you smell any fumes in your car? That's like the main question, man. Do you smell anything in your car? Do you get fumes in your car, the gas fumes and everything else? And I will tell you, man, I do not. Now, other people, whatever, I don't know. But I can tell you, maybe I just got lucky, whatever the case, but I can tell you, man, I do not have any smell in my car whatsoever. My car smells normal. I don't get any gas fumes. I don't get any, you know, smoke or whatever, and this and that, or whatever, exhaust fumes. I do not get, who's this? Oh, got some people pulling up trying to see who that is. Anyway, I do not get any smell in my car whatsoever, man. Zero, man. Zero smell in my car. I've only had a smell in my car one time, and that was when I had my car idling for about 30 to 45 minutes. I was doing a car review or a car feature of that Tesla, as a matter of fact. When I was idling, it was idling because, you know, my family was in the car. They had the windows down a little bit, but it was idling or whatever. And when I got back in the car like 30 minutes later, I was like, damn, it smells like gas. And my wife was like, I don't smell anything. I smelled it though because I came from outside and went back in the car and I smelled it. But that's it though. That's the only one time that I've ever had any kind of distinct smell in the car. And it wasn't even like a strong smell. I just noticed the smell, the difference in smell, because I got back in the car and I smelled it. But it wasn't like super strong. But other than that, man, when you're driving around, when you're doing whatever, you know, normal, stopping at red lights, stopping at stop signs, stopping at whatever, there's no smell in the car. Driving, no smell in the car. So I would tell you, man, like I said, I don't know about other people. Now granted, also on top of that, I'm gonna tell you my setup. So I have stainless works, actual stainless works, catless mid pipes. Other people, you know, like you guys know my dudes, my boys or whatever that be on the channel sometimes. Shout out to Concrete 392 and the Juice and who else? Modern Day Muscle. You know, shout out to all of them. But they've all had, and maybe, you know, maybe one of these days I might have them on the channel. We could all sit down and talk about it. But they all gutted their cats, right? So they took their stock cats and gutted it, and you know, so they have a different setup than mine. I actually purchased the catless mid pipes. So I can tell you with those, man, I don't have any smell. I might have them sit down with me one day. We can actually talk about it if maybe there's a different smell or you know, whatever the case with their setup and what they've done to their cars. So I can tell you when I purchased mine, and you know, I don't get any smell, man. So that's like the #1 question that I get all the time as far as the smell, and there's no smell. So I wanted to make a video about it so that we can actually I could talk to you guys or whatever the case, and you know, there's one specific video that talks about it. No, I do not get any smell and everything else, man. So I think that's pretty much it. So I would tell you, man, as far as the setups, you know, some people always also do ask me, should I just gut my cats or do this? I mean, first of all, you can do whatever you want, man. It's on you. It's up to you how you want to do it. Now me, I mean, this is the pros and the cons. So if you gut your stock cats, the pros are, it's gonna be a lot cheaper, obviously. I mean, you're talking about doing your gutting your cats for like $10, man, because all you gotta do is buy the little spacer basically, and you know, so that way your car doesn't throw a code and you're done. You know what I'm saying? The con with that is that if for whatever reason you need to go back to stock, like get some cats, you gotta go out there and find some cats, some stock cats for your car. Right? For whatever reason, if you need to put your car back to factory, whatever the case, you need to go out there and find some stock cats. You better hope there's a few of these laying down in a junkyard or something like that, or whatever the case, or somebody's willing to sell you some. I don't know, man. But the point is, you gotta go out there and find some. Now, that's the con. So with my setup, and I actually bought the stainless steel, again, the stainless works mid pipe, catless mid pipes. The pro, well, first of all, the pro is, if I need to go back to factory for whatever reason, I have my factory cats in a box sitting right there. So literally it take 10-15 minutes, man. I unbolt these and I bolt the stock ones factories back on, and I'm done. I'm good to go. My car is back to basically factory, other than the mid pipes, obviously. But as far as cats wise, I'm back to stock. 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go out there and search and find or whatever, look for some stock mid cats or whatever the case. I already have them on there. Now, with that being said, the con is, it's about $400. It's about $400 for for those stainless works catless mid pipes. It all depends on what you feel is worth, you know what I'm saying, or however you feel like you're comfortable doing it. Again, it's cheaper to go the other way, but again, you'll be looking for, some cats, or more expensive to go my way. But again, if something ever happens, whatever, you need to put your car back to stock, put your cats back on, it's 10 minutes, you bolt them back up and you're done. So it's up to how, whatever you feel comfortable with, man. So other than that, man, I think that's it for this video, man. I don't want to keep going on and on and on. So I wanted to answer you guys' questions about things like that, things of that nature. So hopefully you guys learned something, man, with this video. Again, like I said, I get this question all the time. And oh, the last thing, real quick, actually, I just remembered something. Do I get drone? Again, personally, I do not get drone, man. I mean, can you hear your exhaust and all that in the car? Sure. I mean, it doesn't ride. It's not it doesn't ride like a Cadillac. It doesn't ride like a Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I can hear my exhaust in the car, but it's not a crazy loud drone, man. Like put it like this: if I had my music on like halfway, like I could barely even hear my car. You know what I'm saying? Like I could barely even hear my car. Like the music is clear, the music is loud. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case, man, just listening to it normally. I mean, if I have it like if I have my volume on a low setting, I can still hear my music. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to have it blasting in order to hear it over the car. So is there a drone? Depends on what you define as drone. Yes, you can hear the exhaust in the car, but it's not loud at all. Like I said, I mean, when you step on it, obviously you can hear it a little bit louder, but other than that, when you're driving normal and cruising, like I said, it's not overbearing. It doesn't go over my music or anything like that, man. So again, it doesn't bother me at all. Like I never once said, damn, man, this crap is too loud. It should never did catless mids. Never, ever did I ever think that, man. So would I do it again? Yes, I would definitely do it again. I love it. I think I've had my catless mids now for I don't know, a few months. I don't know what it is. Probably 5 or 6 months now, man. And would I do it again? In a heartbeat. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the noise and everything else, man. So, and again, on top of that, when you drive, at least in these, in the 19s, obviously you guys know we have all the different drive modes and everything else. And the 18s and previous, if you get the Taser, you have all the different drive modes. And when I drive in eco mode, man, like I said, the car quiets down. It just drives normal, man. It drives like factory. Like the exhaust note is pretty much like factory. But when I hit that sport or hit that track mode, man, and the valves open up, like you could definitely hear it, and it sounds good. But even in those two settings, when I'm driving normal and just cruising, like I said, it's not overbearing, man. I can still hear my music. I don't have to put my music super loud or whatever the case, and I can still hear it. I can still hear my music pretty good, man. So that's the way I judge it anyway. So you guys take that for what it's worth, man. So that's it for me, man. Let me know, man. I might do another video. I'll do another video with those guys I mentioned earlier, and because they have a whole different setup than I do. So we'll definitely all get together and talk about what they experience in their cars, because they have a different setup. So I think that'd be a good video to bring out to you guys as well, because that way you guys have different options or whatever else, and however you guys want to set up your car, man. So all right, man, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember, at 10,000 subscribers, we are giving away the Hydro Dip carbon fiber rear spoiler, right? The rear spoiler that's right there, right in the back of your car. It is the for the next video, I'm going to make sure I know what the spoiler is called, but I want to say V2 style, basically, where it has the wicker bill already kind of molded into the spoiler. So it mimics the wicker bill, pretty much the wicker bill type of shape, but it's all in one. So you don't have like the plastic peaks, you don't have to drill holes, you don't have to, all you do is take off your factory spoiler, put that one on, and you're done. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to drill holes and do this and do that. It has 2 separate pieces and all that. Like I said, it's pretty dope. It's a dope spoiler, man. If you haven't seen it, man, go back to my unboxing of that item, and you'll see exactly how it looks, man. So it's pretty dope. It looks pretty good, man. It's a $400 item that you guys, that will do a giveaway at 10,000 subscribers, completely free. All you gotta do is be subscribed to the video, man, or subscribe to the channel. Again, I will give more details on what exactly needs to be done to enter the giveaway as we get closer to 10,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Other than that, you guys know, man, appreciate you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As you guys know me, boy FaTkaT, man, and we'll see you guys on the next one.